Alrighties, welcome back to another episode of Whiskey with E. I'm Eric. Now today we're not doing a whiskey with or without the E. I figured it has been a long time since I've done a craft beer review. So without further ado, we're not going to do that. Alright, so here we go. Craft beer review number 155. We have a product coming out of Pirate Life. This is the chocolate stout, coming in at 6.5% alcohol in a massive 500ml can. What is that, like a pint? You know, it's really rare that you get a beer that is actually in a 500ml can. Alrighty, so that is pretty awesome. Let me just show you the can art. Alrighty, oops, sorry about the lighting. Alrighty, Pirate Life. Here we go. Says established 2014. I'll have a little read of this little thing I writ down. Alright, so 2.6 standard drinks. There you go. Now on top it has a see, on top here, right, it has all the little steps. Alrighties, I don't know if you guys have ever noticed all these little steps here, but I'll have a little read. I think I've done this before in the past. So it's pretty much, it must be all the different types of barley they use and all the everything that goes into the beer. So it says here, pale, Munich 1, crystal, biscuit, chocolate, all the malts, there you go, black, and then now it says mill, oops, sorry guys, oh, must be too bright. Alrighty, so after all the different malts, they put it into the mill, and then it says mash. Alrighties, and then they say cacao, so they must add the cacao in. Now it says rest, so they must let it rest. Runoff. See, look at all these different things. It just describes all the little processes that probably goes into making this beer. Now it says boil. What's this? Pearl. Alright, now there must be all the different hops that they're adding in. So pearl, or P-E-R-L-E, spalt. And then it says spin. Now it says 16 degrees Celsius. Now they must add in the yeast. Alright. Yeast, ferment. And now they must add in some cacao. Now it says chill. Chill, 0 degrees. Alright. Now it says filter. And then there's a little drop symbol into a can. It says can. Now it says enjoy. And then now it says recycle. So honestly, all that was just described there in little pictures above the can. Now that's pretty cool, I think. Alrighties. Alright, let's just get it open. Here we go. Oh my goodness. You know, it has been so long since I've actually got to enjoy a nice craft beer. A little bit of a smokiness there. Let's go. I just got a little glass here so we can actually save some for a bit later. I'm just gonna pour it like so. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that colour. Boom. Alrighties. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Creamy. Look at that. It's like a espresso kind of coffee, tan coloured 2-finger head. I mean, one if you had big fingers. Let's just say 1 finger head, 1 big finger, little fingers. But yeah, roughly 1 finger, guys. See, there you go. That is pretty jet black, but I am shining it towards the light, so I can see a little bit of red bleeding through here on the bottom. But you know what? Let that sit for just 1 moment. Now, everyone that doesn't know about Pirate Life. Pirate Life was established in 2014 by Jack Cameron and Michael Cameron and Jared Proudfoot. The company officially launched in 2015 after the three founders relocated from Western Australia to open up the brewery in Port Adelaide, South Australia. Alrighties. Now, if anyone's actually interested what address it is, it says here 18 Baker Street, Port Adelaide, 5015, South Australia. Now, it also says part of the Asahi Beverages. Oh, so they're not independent now or something, maybe? You know, they're part of Asahi Beverages now. But if you want to find out about them, piratelife.com.au, or you can go to @PirateLifeBeer. Alrighties. If everyone wants to see that there, I don't know if that's kind of focused or if you guys can even see that, but let's get right into it. Well, that head's already kind of coming down. I mean, that is nice compacted. It is a nice compacted bubbles. You know, I don't like big bubbles, you know, that's just going to dissipate and not be there for long. So at least that's little tight bubbles. Oh my goodness. Let's get right into it on the nose. Oh, ha ha ha. Chocolatey. But like a nice, it's almost like a nice milk chocolate, or like a, I'm trying to picture what kind of chocolate this is. You know those real expensive chocolates that you get that is like, I forget what the brand's called. It starts with an L, like Lindled or Lind. You know, it's like round. It's got that creaminess inside. They're really expensive. Comes in like a, you know, one of those rectangle flat boxes. It's one of those nice, really nice chocolate smells, you know. This isn't coming across overly sweet, so it's not like you know, not like a milk stout or anything where you're picking up any of that lactose or anything. No, that's really nice, guys. I mean, you could say like a hint of maltiness. But honestly, what is shining here is the chocolate. I mean, it's in the name. They're calling it a chocolate stout, so you'd expect it to be chocolatey. I mean, if I nose this and I didn't get chocolate, that's going to be some problems. But anyways, let's have a sip. Here we go. Mm. 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 All right. So on the palate, it is actually very creamy. That is a nice silky carbonation. You know, it's almost going across like a, it kind of reminds me of like a dark, slightly bitter chocolate. I mean, there is sweet in this, but it's not an overly sweet beer. You know what? I'm having another one. Mm. You can just pick up some slight hoppy notes in the background, but nothing like having an IPA or anything like that. You got those dark roasty malt notes in the back palate. Mm. But man, it just hits you with that nice dark bitter chocolate. Kind of rose over to that roasty dark malts. Mm. You know what? This is not bad. To be honest, I picked this up for $10, $9.99 at Cringilla Cellars here in the Wollongong area. Honestly, for $10 and you get 500 mils, it's not a bad price, you know. Honestly, best before, see on, alright, let's see the best before date. Packed on the 16th of the 5th month, 2024. So it expires on the 16th month. 16th month. It expires on the 16th of February 2025. So this is still in date. Obviously, it's not coming across flat or anything like that. This is still in its prime. All right, let's have a look. How's that lacing? Sorry guys, maybe it's just totally too bright right now. Maybe I should turn down the light a bit, eh? Oh, here we go. Hey, hey, there you go, maybe. I mean, the lacing is holding. But you know me, I love my imperial barrel age kind of stouts. I like a nice stronger stout, but I'm not taking anything away from this. For 6.5%, it's actually full of flavor, very chocolatey. I mean, definitely a whole lot better than the cheaper ones that you find, you know, at your local BWS or something like that. You know, that would typically be a little bit more thin, typically only at 5%, 6%. You know, those tinnies and all that. Honestly, very chocolatey, very easy drinking, not overly bitter, but if you do like a slight bitter chocolate, you will like this. But you know what? Let's have some more, guys. Oh my goodness. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, like honestly, it's not even like overly chocolate, alright? Sometimes you have something and it might just be overly chocolate. This is actually balanced really nice. Like the chocolate is like ever so hints of it, you know, it's like that dark, bitter kind of chocolate, heads towards the roasted malts. It is nice and creamy and silky on the palate, you know, if you splush it around. And honestly, that head is still there. I mean, look at that lacing, it's still there. I mean, carbonation is pretty moderate. I mean, I'm just noticing ever so, you know, just a few bubbles still rising up, not too much, but you know, it is still rushing up there to meet with the head, with the line, if you know what I mean. You just know what I mean. Oh my goodness. You know what? Not a bad beer. Not a bad beer. I mean, if I was to rate this for stouts that is under 7%, you're going to have to say it's at least an 8. You know, that's me not even really being a rating a beer kind of person. I normally would just give you my honest opinion of if I think it's good, if I think it's bad, you know. It's a bit harder to really fully rate things, but honestly, for what it is, for what it's doing, for what it's given you, it's not bad. I mean, I could even bump that up to an 8.5. I mean, it's kind of hard to judge things like this, you know, like, for example, if you were comparing this to like some chocolatey stout that is higher in strength, then, you know, that probably is going to hit the 9s for me, maybe even the 10s. You know, if I'm enjoying my Imperial Barrel Aged stouts, you know, they're 10s for me, you know. Every Imperial stout I try, I often really do enjoy, you know. Honestly, like, it all varies, you know, depending on what whiskey barrels they use and all that jazz. So this just being at a lower percent, it's kind of you know, it's just falling a little bit short. But for what it is, 6.5%, it's actually doing well. It's actually a lot of flavors going on. It's actually a very good beer. But you know what? Let's just finish this. Much love to you all. Cheers, everyone. Drink responsibly. Who has tried this chocolate stout coming out of Pirate Life Brewing? Hey, let me know in the comments if you enjoy this. Alrighties. Let's test the chuggability. Cheers, everyone. Mm. 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 Oh, that is so. That's a good, easy drinking stout, chocolate stout. You know, the carbonation isn't like crisp, like you're trying to slam down a freaking dry, or, you know, your typical lagers, you know, when you got that stinging carbonation. Yes, you know, you're feeling it ever so slightly, but this was a little bit cold. I did just grab this out of the beer. Some people might enjoy a stout more at room temperature, so I will be trying that as it gets a little bit warmer. So I'm going to try and make a reel with it, but we're going to see if it changes when it's warmer. But I'll let you know on the reels anyway, or the shorts. Shorts, reels. Not bad. Alrighty, all. Much love to you all. Like, comment, subscribe. Drink responsibly, and as always, don't drink and drive. And I'll catch you on the next one. Definitely got to get back into my craft beer reviews. My apologies to all the craft beer fans out there. I have just been getting back into the whiskey trend. I mean, I am Whiskey with E, but we did venture into the craft beer world, so we got to try keep up to date with that as well. Alrighty, guys. Alright, everyone. Much love to you all. Well, it is Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hoping everyone is having an awesome weekend. Saturday for everyone in the States. Alrighties. Much love to you all. Take care, everyone. Like I said, drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. Oh my goodness, I really want some more now. I'll make it shorts. Alright, later.